Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a deadlift with good technique and perfect form. And I want to start by saying that everyone's deadlift is going to look a little bit different because of people having different body types, and some people are better suited to set up the deadlift in a different way than another one. So remember that you have to try it out and see where you are more comfortable doing your deadlift. But in this video I'm going to show you basically the most important things you need to know before you start lifting. Okay, first off, throw away your running shoes with all that comfy and squishy feeling. When you deadlift, you need a pair of flat shoes like the CrossFit Nanos, or even a pair of Converse will work just fine. You need stability in your shoes to deadlift. Don't worry if you don't have any, just deadlift barefoot. Stand with your feet hip width apart, with the toes pointing straight forward or slightly out. If you don't know exactly where your feet should be, try this. Jump up and down while keeping your eyes closed. And stop. Now your feet should be hip width apart. Or you can just take one foot against the other like this, and then you are about hip width apart. Take a broomstick, grip it about one thumb length away from your hip. Then grip the stick with your whole hand. Start the movement by bringing your hip back with a slight bend in your knees. This will keep the weight in your heels and make sure you load your posterior chain throughout the lift. The posterior chain is simply the back side of your body, and its primary muscles include the lower back, glutes and hamstrings. Now bring the stick down to your knees with your chest up and back and neck in a neutral position. And remember to keep your arms straight. The stick should always be in contact with your legs throughout the entire lift. When you move the stick between your knees and middle of your chin, your hip and shoulder should move equally as much. That will make your back have the same angle in that part of the movement. When you come up with the stick over your knees, you should open up the hips and reach full extension both in your knees and hips. Remember to squeeze your abs and glutes. That will help you keep your back neutral and minimize the risk of you hurting your back. Don't overextend your back like this. Okay, stand close to the bar. Keep the bar in line with the middle of your foot. Take a big breath down to your belly, not up in your chest. This is the wrong way to do it. And this is the right way to do it. Hold your breath throughout the lift. You don't want to lose the tension in your core during the lift. That will increase the risk of you hurting your back. There are two different kinds of grip: the double overhand grip or the alternating grip. If you are a beginner, you should start the descent by moving as you were holding the stick and doing an actual deadlift. You want your shoulders to be slightly in front of the bar. Before you start your lift, try this. If you have 200 pounds on the barbell, pull the bar with about 30 to 40% strength. You need to actually lift the bar. This will help you get a good tension and stability in your body before you lift. Pull the bar close to your body. Remember to keep your knees back so you don't move the bar around the knees. Imagine you drive your feet through the floor instead of pulling the bar from the floor. Open up the hip as soon as the bar moves over the knees. At the top of the movement, squeeze your abs and glutes so you don't overextend in your back. You want your bar path to go straight up and down in a vertical line. If you still deadlift like this, throw away the bar and go back to the stick. Do you still have problems doing your deadlifts? Watch my video on how to fix common deadlift mistakes.